Hi, everybody.
Here we are at the Long Island Hospitality Ball. It's June 1st. It's finally arrived.
So excited.
We've had a hell of a ride getting here these last few days, haven't we?
Let's not discuss it. The most important thing is that I think we are red carpet ready.
I would say we are
magic carpet ready.
Oh, I love it. And I just say something?
Let's change it.
We want to really shout out Lord and Taylor, don't
we? Look at me. Who
They-
would have known this is me?
We would never have probably chosen these dresses.
No.
So our personal shopper came to
Dana.
us.
Yep.
Dana came to us and said, "No, I don't want you in anything you would normally wear. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pick out the dresses for you." And she found us some really great
Yes, she certainly
dresses.
did. She certainly did. And I had to really trust her judgment because this would, it's not a color that I normally wear.
No, certainly not.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
but it is pink for what?
Well, it's for pink for the Carol and
Save
Baldwin.
the tatas. We're saving tatas tonight, people.
So I just, it's so important to shake things up, as you know. So it was so great that she chose these fun things for us, and we just went with it because, after all, we like to shake things up, right?
We have to shake things up. As a matter of fact, I'd love to introduce our first guest. We'd like to introduce our favorite people.
Oh.
So,
please.
guys,
How can I
thanks
say how much
to
I love
Madhouse TV, we actually get to be here tonight, streaming live all over the world this phenomenal event benefiting the Carol M. Baldwin Breast Cancer Research Fund. We are here tonight shooting live all over the world. It's satellite TV.
Great.
So I can't tell you how much your Mom's Foundation means to both of us. We have been working with Jeanette Ziriani's for the last 12 years. And 2 decades, and helping to raise a ton of money. So your presence here really does step it up, and not just as far as the Long Island community is concerned. So thank you so much for being here.
I'm a Long Island boy. I wouldn't miss this for the world. It's a little harder for me now because my wife and I, we have 3 kids and we live in Santa Barbara. So it's a little bit more challenging to get to all of the events on the East Coast. I went from Santa Barbara, LA, San Francisco, Vancouver, here. And then I do Binghamton, Syracuse, Toronto, and then I'm back home. I'm in like 8 cities in 10 days or something. It's crazy.
Well, you look fantastic. It doesn't show. You don't look frazzled. So let me ask you, is your beautiful wife here tonight?
No, she's got a show. Her band is on the road a lot, and they're playing a lot. Actually, she's not at a show now. I just went with her to Bali. Her band played in a gig in Bali, and we celebrated our anniversary. We stayed for an extra week, and we had our 24th anniversary.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, 25. So I'm up there.
And how many happy?
24. At least 24. I'm going to tell you 24.
So we're almost underway. I'd like everybody to get those seats now that everybody's comfortable. Once again, give yourself a round of applause. Welcome to the 5th annual Long Island Hospitality Ball 2015. Raised over $1.5 million, I hear. Wow.
Well, welcome everybody. It's so nice to see so many of my favorite people in one room, and wow, how this has grown in the last 5 years. You all deserve a round of applause for that, especially the committee that worked so hard. This is such a huge undertaking. It is my pleasure tonight to introduce to you Mr. Alec Baldwin. I'm sure you know Mr. Baldwin from his many movies and TV shows, but what you might not know is just how much Mr. Baldwin, his beautiful wife Valeria, and the entire Baldwin family, how much they give back to this community by donating so much of his time and celebrity and so much funding to so many great causes on Long Island. So it is so wonderful tonight to see our community give back to a cause so near and dear to the Baldwin family. Mr. Alec.
Thank you so much, Elise. My family used to live on the island for many years, and then my mom and my older sister relocated to upstate New York, to Syracuse, where my mom is from. And then my younger sister joined them, and now they all live up in Syracuse. But there was a period of time, a considerable period of time, when my mom got an apartment, a home in Stony Brook in the village near the school and near the fund's offices that were so graciously comped to them by SUNY Stony Brook. And my mom would come down here for large slugs of time in the spring and in the fall to raise money for the foundation. And then my mom is not very mobile these days. She's getting on in years and she doesn't really travel well anymore. So her days of coming down, they let go of the apartment, they let go of the house. And then my mom came down here and she'd stay in a hotel. And then she doesn't come at all. So my mom, I guess you could say, is too old to travel out here to Long Island, to Crest Hollow. And I'm right behind her. I'm almost too old to Long Island, to Crest Hollow. It's quite a trip on the LIE in the pouring rain. But you know, I remember it like it was yesterday. In '96, when they had the dedication, and a lot of people who were prominent figures on Long Island in politics and the breast cancer research community came to the dedication of the fund in my mother's name. My family was around more and they were involved more. And then my sister, she very cleverly made sure that in order to have my brothers and I see my mother more often and spend time with my mother, she set up a chapter of the fund up in Syracuse in central New York. And there's all kinds of activities that they have up there. It's just incredible. I mean, what they've accomplished up there is incredible. Now, and I want to lead to a thank you to all the people in this room. You know, to raise money in this community on Long Island, as we know, is tough. It's tough. It's really tough because we're in the shadow of the city. A lot of 212-based organizations cast a shadow out here in 516 and 631. And it's tough to raise money when a lot of people get on a train or they commuted to the city and they do a lot of giving in the city for New York-based charities. Where my sister is, they cast a wider net. They have a fundraising event there once a year, their main gala, and people come from miles around. And they come year after year. You good? Yeah. They're coming now, as a matter of fact. But they cast a very wide net up there in central New York, and people come as far as Rochester and Binghamton and Buffalo and Albany, all come in there. Well, here, there are a number of breast cancer organizations in the New York metropolitan area and Long Island, and to see this room have this crowd and to know that you have how many people upstairs in the other room? A couple thousand? 3,000. By the way, I would like to take a moment to thank Keith. Let's have a round of applause. Beyond what personal tragedies we face in terms of family, friends, colleagues, people who succumb to whatever the disease is, let's face it, we get to be a certain age and you get to have a certain level of success, and it's all becomes about golfing and skiing and going on a yacht and laying on a beach and enjoying life. And for someone like this to keep giving back and giving back and giving back, organizing these events in this community on Long Island, as you all know, it's tough. It's tough, and raising this money is tough. So number one, thank you to Keith. And number two, thank you to all of the other organizers of the event, and to Crest Hollow, and to the administration, the staff of my mother's foundation at Stony Brook. And thank you always to Stony Brook for their generosity, for allowing them to stay there as a kind of a guest in residence and a not-for-profit in residence there. And I just want to say that, you know, I'm the only member of my family who still lives on Long Island. If you had said that to me when I was growing up, I would have laughed in your face. And I'd still have a home on Long Island. But I still live in East Hampton, Long Island. I'm driving out there now, as a matter of fact. And as we know, breast cancer has always had a unique record on Long Island. we've all heard, 1 in 9 and all this folklore and all this science, or a mix of both about what's going on here. Breast cancer has had a lot of success on Long Island. At the same time, fighting breast cancer has had a lot of success on Long Island because of people like you. I encourage you, take a look at the silent auction. If there's an item there in the silent auction that I want and you want, I do have security here who will break your arm. That's the only reason I really like to have security when I come to you, to ensure that I win the thing I want to get from my wife at the silent auction item. And thank you all for coming. And I wanted to say that now it is my great pleasure to introduce the manager. I hope I got this right, because I got like 6 different pieces of paper from people. They were like, no, give them this, no, give them this, no, give them this. Gary LaBarber. Okay, okay. Our crack team of producers here, our incredible award-winning staff here, has come up with the next person we're supposed to be introducing. Let's just make this even more informal than it already is. Tell us, Keith, who is he?
Jerry.
Now, what does he do? Who is Jerry McMillan?
He works for Frank Russo.
So Jerry McMillan works, and what does Frank Russo do?
Frank Russo's the man.
He's the man.
Russo's on the bay.
Russo's on the bay. So Frank Russo, owns Russo's on the bay, and he couldn't be here, the man. Is he here? Is he here? Oh, someone's going to talk? Okay. Who's going to talk about it?
Jerry McMillan.
Jerry McMillan, come up here. Oh, that's great. Russo. I thought it was, did you notice how Frank Russo, where are you, Frank? Did you notice how Frank, how long have you known you were getting this award? For like months? For like months. Yeah. Well, when they called his name, he kind of stared at him for like, I can't believe I'm getting this award. Like it was the Oscars, like it was news to him. I said, ladies and gentlemen, Frank Russo. He was like, oh my God. That was very sweet. Thank you. I want to introduce a man who needs no introduction, my brother Billy.
Wow. Well, Fox's in Massapequa, the Chapter 2 in Amityville, the OBI. I have been both an employee and a patron of the Long Island hospitality industry. I dropped many paychecks at the OBI. May you rest in peace. I am having a visual of wrapping up lifeguarding at Toe Bay, going to grab a quick cold one at the OBI, going out onto the dance floor, doing that bad, like white boy jock shuffle on the dance floor, with all of those beautiful girls with bikinis and sarongs, with like the oil and the sand still stuck to the parts of their body. Right? It was like 79, 80. Come on. Those were the days.
Thank you, Lindsay. When I was a supermodel, I refused to model lingerie, regardless of what illness it was attached to. That's what you're doing. So thank you, and God bless you for doing it. I want to close by saying 3 things. I'm a father. I've got 2 daughters. I'm a husband. I have a wife, and I'm a brother. I've got sisters. I'm a son. I've got mothers. I mean, breast cancer touches us from every angle. It comes at us from every angle of people that we care about who can suffer from this disease. All men have a horse in that race to find the cure. That's number 1. Number 2, I want to say, if I came all this way in this weather and I don't get a good table at Russo's on the Bay, I'm going to be locked up. I want it all. When I get out there, and I am going to get out there. And last but not least, we thank all of you and all of the ticket holders upstairs, because yes, it's important to have corporate underwriting and government underwriting, and there's all kinds of funds that organizations like this necessarily have to embrace. But, you know, for somebody who $50 is a lot of money for them, or $100 is a lot of money for them, and they cough up that money to come to this event because they want to be able to, you know, put their money down and say, I want to do what I can to help this disease. That's fantastic. So let's have a round of applause for yourselves.
I'm going to do some. Is this my mic? Yeah, we are on. We're streaming live. We've been streaming live since 7 o'clock, I think.
Listen, it's been an amazing evening so far.
Amazing so far.
I mean, the weather has not caused one little glitch.
I think that there's more people here than last year.
I think you're right.
I think so. I mean, first of all, it was so exciting to have the Baldwins in the VIP room.
Wow, everybody loved them. Now, who do you think is better looking, Billy or Alec?
I don't know, is it politically correct for me to say? Because I'm going to go
I'll
Billy.
say Stephen.
I say Billy.
I say Stephen.
But
I would never say Billy.
Alec is very charismatic.
He is. He was a charmer, and I loved his personality, and he really made light of a lot of
craziness
things.
that's going on.
I actually had to force Frank to come out tonight. I'm like, dude, it's going to be fun.
Listen. I like the comfort of my home. You know, I like to drink at my house. I like to hang out in my
Your
house.
homebody.
Pretty much, yeah.
Can you sing a little bit for us? Come on.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
No, but do the...
No, I can't.
Come on.
How are you?
Oh, shoot, look at just walked in. We got Tom Mealy. Tom Mealy, look at you, looking dapper.
That's right.
Yes.
I was looking so forward to that.
So were we.
You don't understand something. I was practicing the mosh pit jump into the mosh pit.
Believe me, I wanted you to show more than anything, but the
Let me ask you a question, and we're on camera right now. I'm thinking they can see us. Okay, they can. The next time you are playing in here, you got to give me a word. You got to promise me. I want to jump off that stage into the crowd.
We're playing at the Revolution.
Yes, I want to jump.
Revolution in Amityville, August 22nd.
And you'll let me jump off
You can
into
go
the
ahead
mosh
and
pit?
jump. Yeah.
I'm going to jump.
All right.
And you're going to jump with me.
Because we only just met you the other night. I know, we met you the other night. We had such a great time on our Friday night show.
I'm going to see you ladies here tonight. Right?
What? You stand up.
Come on, I'll sit down. Okay, so Melissa, you're here tonight. This is a great event. Hold that mic up so they can hear you, because with all the stuff going on. And first and foremost, I want to thank you for coming down to Madhouse TV. That was phenomenal.
Madhouse TV is just amazing. I love being a part of it. And this is just an amazing event for a great cause. And any cause that we can come out and support for Long Island and New York, I'm all for it.
Yeah, great. You know, I had an opportunity to sit with Alec a little while ago, and you know, he made a statement that he's a brother and a father and a son and so on and so on, and how it's so important that us men, as much as we hate to admit it, you know, women make us who we are today. And if we don't step up the fight to stop breast cancer, eventually it affects all of us.
Breast cancer is a horrible disease. It affects so many women here in New York, especially on Long Island. And if we can't get a handle on it soon, you know, we're all victims of family members and loved ones that we know that have been, you know, that we've lost from it. I've lost a few people from it. My mother-in-law has just been a survivor of it. She had surgery last year. My cousin had it, and it's just a horrible, horrible disease. And we all need to pitch in together to find a cure.
Please introduce.
I don't even know. The one.
The
only.
only. Well, the both of them.
Well, the one
ones.
and only
The
founders, if you let me finish there, Karen, founders of Madhouse TV. I mean, these guys, in their imagination and in their basement, created Madhouse TV.
I know.
Which now is an international media outlet. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it?
It really is. It's worldwide, as many of you know, and it is our pleasure to bring to you Tom Mealy and Tommy Marr. Come on over, guys.
Hello. Get in the middle.
I gotta
great
tell
to
you,
see you.
look at you two tonight.
Oh, we
I'm
cleaned
telling
everything
you.
up, right?
I want to know, Tommy, one question. Why don't they come to the studio like this every Wednesday?
Tom,
that's
you're working.
strange.
They do come like this every Wednesday. And we have a good old time.
I can imagine. I may have to take Wednesday off, but this is quite the event tonight.
It's amazing. It's
Spectacular.
amazing. And I really want to personally now say how much, and everyone appreciates you guys being here and filming this live and doing all this out of the kindness of your heart and just wanting to give back to the community, to the cause, to Carol and Baldwin. I mean, it's really, really, you're setting a precedence here tonight, and I hope everyone starts to follow your lead.
You know, when we got asked to do this, we were a little apprehensive at first, and then, the more we got into it, we found out that all the proceeds, and this is important, that all the proceeds from this event go to the Carol Baldwin Cancer Research Foundation. It's not like, $2 goes here and then $1.50 goes there. 100% goes all to the foundation, and that's what brought us out here. That's what gave me the answer as to whether or not we should be here tonight. And I know that I want to thank you two.
Well,
We couldn't do it without you.
that's so special. Thank you so much. But truly, Regina and I love getting involved with the Carol M. Baldwin Breast Cancer Research Fund. It's so important to us. We've been doing it for years and years and years, and we couldn't imagine being here tonight without you guys. So thank you for coming.
Anything you want to say there, Mr. T?
We wouldn't leave you here alone. We have to keep an eye on you.
Don't worry, guys. My hands are here. They're not on anything inappropriate.
We know each other a long time.
We do.
Stop it.
Hi,
And you have a beautiful wife and lovely
I do.
children.
I've been trying her to get to do the program for a while now.
We'll talk about it.
I know. You guys have to. You guys have to like hit her up on Facebook and all that.
I will.
All right.
Listen, I want to know, what are you wearing? Who are you wearing?
Just Chaps, Ralph Lauren, and then
Chaps and Ralph Lauren.
I have Banana Republic.
Nice.
The Banana Republic medium is the best shirt that fits.
Yes, it
fits
is.
me
You know
well.
what? Their clothes are so functional. They pack well.
They
everywhere.
wear well. They walk
And
well.
I never would have fit into a medium a few years ago.
That's right.
I myself lost
You have
50
trimmed
pounds.
up nicely.
Although now it's about 40 because I did, I added a little cheese back into my diet, which I probably shouldn't have done. But
Yes,
Come on,
and
come
we're
on over here,
introducing Lydia Shapanowski from Everything Lydia. And gorgeous. Can I hold both of you? Yes.
I love you both so much. You're so beautiful.
And you know what? This is another thing we were just talking about with Jay from Refuge. And we're all in this crazy biz together, right?
Yes.
And I was talking to him about how the restaurants, normally they compete for each other, for business, but everybody
We all
here
support each
tonight
other.
is full of camaraderie and part of a team, and we are as well. So I want to support her show. She has a fantastic show that we were privileged to be on, right?
That's very sweet. Yes.
And you have to come on our show now.
I know. I was
We have
supposed to be there when you did the safety, but unfortunately I had a prior commitment, and we'll have to do it again.
We'll
sometime.
reschedule.
We will.
Reschedule that.
Look
because
at-
First off, this is somebody who is not only brains,
I'm looking down her
beauty,
dress.
but such sincere kindness. She supports so many different organizations. One is about domestic violence.
Well, it's the National Organization for Women's Safety Awareness.
Now
We
it's up.
raise awareness about violence that exists against women and teens, and we try to educate them on how to stay safer and live better lives.
That is such a beautiful program because you know what? Women
It's amazing.
today need to support women, and this organization does exactly that. Same thing with Carol Baldwin Breast Cancer Research Fund. So, you know, all of these things that are so close to our heart, and we try to do as much as we can. You really cover the gamut.
Well,
You do
thank
them
you.
all.
Thank
So-
you. I do. You know what? I think that we're in a place and in a position in our lives that if we're
You know, we have some of the hosts here tonight from the Salori Glory Hour, which is on Madhouse TV. Come on in, guys.
We'll step out.
All right. All right.
You look absolutely. Where did you get them?
The Salori Glory Hour. There we go. How are you?
Good. I'm very good, thank you.
This is Janet and Vinny's. I'm telling you. What do you think of this tonight?
This is amazing. It's packed. It's beautiful.
There's a lot of people out here tonight, and the cause is one that we just couldn't avoid being here tonight. You know, this breast cancer on Long Island, especially you, Janet, you know the devastation that can cause. You want to tell us a little about it?
Yes, certainly. Well, I was diagnosed in 2008, and I went through full mastectomy with reconstruction. I had a wonderful doctor, Dr. Sammy Khan, and in fact, I was at another Carol Baldwin ball just before that surgery. So it actually meant a lot to me. It's a great foundation. It's beautiful to see everybody out here tonight in numbers at this beautiful function, and for a really great cause. So.
And Janine is married to Tommy. So that's the difference.
They are the women behind Madhouse TV.
Which means they are Madhouse TV.
Yes,
we
because
all know how
we
that
all know
works.
that women rule the world.
That's
we know
right,
that, right?
That's right. We take over. So,
And we have the
ladies,
pleasure.
are we ready?
Come on over.
So, girls, stand in the middle. Look how beautiful. Oh, my. So, let's do the whole Joan Rivers. What are you wearing?
If I tell you, I have to kill you.
Okay, I like secrets.
I did the mall. This is Nordstrom's. I don't know who it is. But
Beautiful.
Very nice, very nice. And
believe it or not, I got this online.
Perfect.
Tried it on the day before and lucked out.
good for you. Well, you both look great.
Thank
love
you.
the
You
internet.
too.
Yes, we do. We
Really, we do.
Internet TV, so that's good.
for obvious reasons, right?
But we are so happy to be here for this event.
Isn't it a great
cause? And a lot of great vendors here, and just people donating their time and
That's
everything.
It. It's everybody coming together for a bigger purpose, and that's really what's important.
In spite of the weather, the turnout is phenomenal.
Yes, it really
the
is.
food is killing me. The smell is just unbelievable.
Oh, and Chef Antonio just brought over stuff for us.
Sushi.
Yes,
So good.
Yes,
So good.
It is.
And
I want to just say that these are the ladies, like we said earlier, behind, Madhouse TV, and we get the pleasure of working with Vicki every Wednesday. So Vicki's in the control room with us.
I know. I miss
you know,
your shows. I'm at my other job,
Janine
but then
does
I
the
come
shows
at
that
night.
are done at night. So you guys both have your hands quite full,
Oh, yeah.
right?
we were saying how really like Madhouse TV is about the two of you, because you guys, truly work the hardest.
Well,
the boys are there and they support you, but you do it.
What I will tell you is, and Vicki and I have talked about this many times, we know what each other is going to do because she does the outside cameras, I do the inside cameras, and I know what shot she's looking at. Like,
It's like
and
we
it
can read each other's minds.
it really gels really nice. So it works out really
And we
good.
never have, we never get mad at each other.
Nope.
We never, that doesn't happen with us.
It's perfect. That's like Karen and I, but behind you guys are behind the camera.
Well, that's not true.
You know?
She got mad at me this weekend because I didn't let her sleep in the hotel.
here that the four of us are actually on camera together.
Very rare, very rare.
Very rare. You know, let's face it, we did it. I think we pulled this one off tonight.
And now for the bonus package, the girls are going to sing.
Now, you know, all of us at Madhouse TV are ecstatic about being here tonight. You know, Tommy, Janine, and Vicky and I, we worked very hard to make Madhouse TV a household name. We don't get caught up in all of the social media gossip. We just do what we do best, and that's put out a good show.
Yeah, this was a great day, for a great cause. I mean, it's like just getting started too. But it was a really, really great networking day to meet great people, and we got to meet the Baldwins, and you know, I mean, it was really a pleasure. And the best part of it, and Keith Hart did an unbelievable job. Unbelievable.
You know, he was just here a little while ago.
And the best part, it was all to raise for breast cancer, which is, I mean, you can't beat that.
And what I would say is, if anyone missed it this year, highly recommend it for next year. Price was reasonable. There's 1 million vendors here, music going from start till finish. So if you plan it in your schedule now, make it next year, because this one sold out real fast.
So on behalf of all of us here at Madhouse TV, I want to thank you for watching. Continue to tune in, and we'll continue to give you the best programming on the internet possible.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Good night. Have a wonderful night. Get home safe.
Be blessed.